I can't believe that people actually part with real money for these expensive, ugly items. These are the luxury pieces that no one needs. Don't end up buying one of these ugly luxury pieces. They are not going to hold their value well, and there are much better classic pieces out there. Hey everyone, my name is Steph, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through the ugliest designer bags of fashion that I have seen recently. And honestly, I can't believe that some people would actually ever purchase these things, but clearly they do. If you love designer bags and luxury in general, then you are in the right place. Make sure you join the family by hitting the subscribe button down below, and please do get involved in the comments of this video because I absolutely love to hear from you. What do you think to these ugly items that I have picked out? Is there some that I've missed? I've no doubt that they are. Please share them with me. Or are you liking some of these items? It's always great to chat to you, so yeah, please do get involved. When it comes to luxury and expensive pieces, my ethos is to buy less and buy better. And I appreciate that everyone has their own style. There are some bags and probably pieces fashion-wise that I have that other people don't like. So take all this with a pinch of salt. But I do believe the consensus is that most of these items are quite heavily disliked. You will see some repeat offenders throughout this video. Let's start with bags, then I'm going to share a few shoes and then some fashion pieces. Ugly bags. Okay, the first piece, I won't say piece, I'm going to say collection. This is the new pillow collection from Louis Vuitton. They have taken it literally, okay? They've taken the term pillow and literally turned it into bags. We have the Speedy, we have the multi-pochette accessoire, we have this new cushion bag. I believe it's going to be called the cushion bag, as like a rucksack. It's literally a pillow with straps. Sent me a message on Instagram saying that they really did actually like the pillow bag. It would be great to travel with. Totally get that, and maybe if you do want your bag to double up as a pillow, this could be a great investment. But overall, I think Louis Vuitton have taken this trend too far. Okay, we've had the Chanel 19, the cushiony style bag, we've got the YSL, the puffer bags. This trend is very much in fashion right now, the kind of comfy looking designer bags, okay? But this is too much. This is really not good looking. I'll be honest with you, because they're so out there, I don't know what the resale value of these are going to be. They're either going to be like sky high because they're quite limited, or they're just going to absolutely plummet in value because no one wants them. I think it will be the latter. I don't think anyone will want them. I don't think they'll be good investments. But then what do I know? Some people are actually going to love this and maybe they will pay more. It's definitely going to be like a limited collection, but I'm going to be avoiding it at all costs. I actually think maybe Louis Vuitton have brought this out as maybe more of a comical kind of play. It's definitely more new money vibe. It's not classic, it's not stylish. It's just a very literal take on a very hot trend right now. But for me, Louis Vuitton have gone a bit too far. Louis Vuitton again for the next bag. This, I don't believe it's available on the site anymore. I took a picture of this a while ago and it stayed in my folders and it still haunts me. This is the Louis Vuitton flower bag. It was a flower keep all bag and it basically looked like a flower meadow, which sounds really nice, but in practice, this keep all, no, I'm just not feeling it. And the price, from what I can remember, it was extortionate. It was very, very expensive. I can't remember off the top of my head now, but this flower bag from Louis Vuitton, just paint some flowers, do some watercolor flowers on the monogram. That would sell out. This is a bit much. Next, we've got some crash luggage. If you are looking to add some designer luggage to your collection, maybe you would pick this one. Basically, the item looks like it has been in a crash already. Why would you buy luggage that looks like it's been in a crash? I mean, I guess you wouldn't mind using it because if it got banged up even more, it would maybe just add to the look. But like, what? Why would you buy luggage that looks like it's been in a crash? Am I just out of touch, or do you get it as well? Like, I just don't understand this piece. I guess wheeling it around, yeah, I don't know what kind of looks you would get, but to say that you spent a lot of money on some luggage that looks like it's been in a crash, I would just buy a piece and then maybe bash it up a bit and save myself a lot of money. Ugly bags number 4. This one is from Gucci. I've never understood this one, okay? This one came out, I believe, about a year ago. This is the Gucci Fake Not Fake collection. What is this collection? I've never liked it, will not buy any of it. What actually reminded me, someone posted in a Facebook group recently, and I think a lot of it's going to Outlet, possibly at Bicester Village. I can't remember if they said that or not, but either way, it's going into sale. No wonder. They were obviously playing up to the fact there is a lot of fake designer stuff right now, and I feel like, you know, they're kind of playing up to that, like, this is not fake from Gucci. It's fun. It was never meant to be a classical piece. It's not that. I understand that. But just the way they plastered fake in yellow across the monogram, I just think it really does not look good. And I get it's not meant to look good. It is meant to be a fun collection, taking the mick, kind of, I think, out of the fact that there are so many fakes out there. But would I spend my hard-earned money on any piece from this collection? The answer to that is absolutely not. The next bag is a very recent offender. This one is from Chanel. This is from, I believe it's a 21K collection. Forgive me, I might have gotten that wrong. This is the classic flat, but they've also brought a few other styles of bag out in this print. And this is like the multicolour Chanel logo print. Okay, this retails at £2,920, the multicolour flap here in the UK, so just under £3,000 for this fabric bag. I get it, the vibe, 90s. I'm a 90s child. I totally get that. I think it's 90s anyway, or kind of maybe disco 80s, I'm not too sure. But either way, I am not loving this piece, this print from Chanel. What are they doing? Like, when I think of Chanel, I think of tweeds, I think of elegance, I think of the beautiful caviar leather, the champagne gold hardware. That is what I associate with Chanel. This multicolour piece, and there's been some questionable pieces recently from Chanel actually. I covered in a video many months ago now on some of their latest collection. Like, they created some like weird coloured furry things and it just did not look good. So yeah, I feel like maybe Chanel are trying to get on the kind of trendy hype that Louis Vuitton are on and maybe Gucci are on. But I just don't think it works for the brand. I don't like the look of this. Let me know if you do. I'm sure, do you know what? I think this is going to be a Marmite. This is going to be a love or a hate. But for me, it's definitely a hate. Now for some designer shoes. I'm not sure who would put any of these on their feet, but hey, there we go. The first is the Gucci sliders shoes with the fur on, okay? I keep seeing these in quite a few places. Quite funny, I actually saw someone post some of these. They bought them and then they were selling them in a Facebook group, and it was basically tumbleweed. I actually think they were neon green with the fur trim round the edge as well. Like, what is this? I saw some of them in Bicester Village, which is the discount place where designer brands like Gucci sell off stock that's probably not sold very well. No wonder these were at Bicester Village, okay? Do you know what? I get it. They look quite fun. They're super different, but I've gone through this in other topics. Shearling, fur, any of that shouldn't be near the floor. It's not practical. It's ridiculous. Will it keep your feet warm? I don't know. But the thing with these Gucci ones as well, like the sliders, where you get where they're all furry and they keep your feet comfy, I get that. But these Gucci ones kind of have fur like round the edge. It's not a comfort thing. It is literally a style thing. I know Gucci are out there with their styling in general, but these are just, why would anyone waste their money on, you know, hundreds and hundreds of pounds, hundreds and hundreds of dollars on some shoes which has fur on the outside of the shoe, which is just gonna scrape everything up along the floor with it. Not one for me. Next up, and these are so ugly, they are almost comical. In fact, they are comical. I let out a laugh when I first saw these. Pickle boots. We've got some pickle boots. Boots with pickles on. What? Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe you're a fan of pickles. I don't love or hate pickles. They are what they are. But they've just got these little pickle characters all over these boots. Well, I don't get it. There's no words. You can see, I don't know what to say about this. They're just boots with pickles on. I personally won't be purchasing any. Next up, we have a regular offender. We've got these sandals from Yeezy. Yeezy in general, not my style, not my thing. Very trendy, but I just think borderline just wants to be ugly and out there to kind of get press. I don't know, but these sandals are really gross. Kim Kardashian has been spotted wearing them for obvious reasons as to why she would wear them. And yeah, I just don't think they are elegant, classy, worth the money. I've even tried to justify it in my head, not to purchase any because I know that I definitely don't want any, but why would anyone else buy these? The only thing that I could think of was maybe they would be cool to wear, kind of like Crocs, poolside, at a beach, you know, other shoes maybe just aren't doing it. But why would you spend so much money on such an ugly piece? Like if you want some kind of Croc style sliders or whatever, plastic things to wear near a pool or on a beach, just go and buy high street if you can find some and save yourself a lot of money. Next up, we've got these Bottega Veneta shearling sliders in this acid green colour. I've been through this in a different video. Shearling sliders for me, do you know what? I think some of them are really cute. We've got loads of brands doing them now, Christian Dior, Gucci, Bottega Veneta apparently. But these green ones I thought were particularly not nice. Probably the colour. And they're just all shearling with the logo. Like, and it's just green. Do you know what? For some people, I can just imagine they would work perfectly. They are out there, they are a pop of colour. You know, for anyone that wants to throw kind of what is traditionally seen as beautiful out the window, these would work great, but they're just too green for me. Next up, Balenciaga sneakers. Look at these bad boys. Balenciaga are a regular offender of really ugly shoes in my opinion. They're expensive. Balenciaga shoes are expensive. The Balenciaga trainer has been a popular one for many, many years. You know, we've seen lots of influencers wearing them. They're kind of arch style. Personally, I've never been a huge fan of Balenciaga trainers. I know some people really do like them, but just in general, I think their shoes are kind of borderline Yeezy. You know, they kind of want to be ugly, and then people like that because it's different to anything that they've already got. It's a bit out there, a bit more noticeable maybe. You won't like catch me alive in a pair of these Balenciaga shoes. We've also got some Balenciaga black leather boots here. I mean, they don't even look like they would fit on a human foot. They're just so narrow and laced up. They're a statement piece. I get that, they're a statement piece. Maybe with like a super cool outfit, if that is your style, they would be, you know, people would look at them and be like, what? Like, what the hell? Like it, hate it. But yeah, I can't get my head around what these would feel like. I don't think they look like shoes. They just look weird. Yeah, not for me. A couple of fashion pieces now. First up, we have this Moncler down gown. I don't know, maybe for New Year's, if you're in the market for a gown and you want to be super warm, this is your dress, okay? This is your gown to the ball. What is this? Have you ever seen anything like it? Number one, it's going to drag on the floor. It's going to pick everything up. It's going to absorb all the moisture that might be on the floor, okay? No one likes a wet coat, so I don't think I would fancy a wet gown. I think this is a PR piece from Moncler. I can't believe anyone would actually buy it. Maybe some people would buy it to, again, just be the center of attention because they are wearing something so different to anyone else. I kind of get that. But I think for most people, this is a really ugly gown. Not just offensive with their footwear, Balenciaga are spilling out their ugliness into their clothing lines as well. Okay, we've got this sweater. It's like a ripped sweater, Balenciaga sweater. Ripped stuff, you know, that was in fashion maybe like 10 years ago now. Ripped jeans, you know, all of that. I don't think they really are in fashion anymore. Do you know what? I get it. Again, these brands are trying to do something that is, we want to take everything that is ugly and unfashionable and make it fashionable and make it for those people that don't feel like that fashion doesn't get them. They want to be the outcasts and provide clothes that cater to that. cool if that is your style. But again, I would get a sweater, jumper, whatever you want to call it, and cut holes in it before. Do you know what? I would cut holes in my money before I would buy this sweater. That was savage, right? Had to go there. It's just, why would anyone buy this? Cut a piece up that you've already got. Go to a charity store, buy something pre-loved and just cut it up. There you go. I've saved you lots of money if you were debating buying this one. And finally, to finish this off, a piece from Balmain. We all know Balmain are the pinnacle if you want a blazer that fits really well. I have one. I have a black version with gold buttons on. It's beautiful. It fits amazingly well. It's just so sophisticated and they come in such amazing colours. But I recently noticed this monstrosity. This is a green version of the blazer. We've got threads hanging down. I mean, the only way that I could describe this blazer is it's like moss. It's like an outdoor growth of nature, which I don't mind taking nature as inspiration, but I don't want to look like a moss ball. Now, I have actually seen a couple of other pieces in this exact fabric from Balmain. They've done a crop top. That doesn't look so bad, but for some reason, this blazer just really offends me. If you are thinking of buying it, stick to your classics. Please stick to the classics. The blacks, the pinks, the nudes. They just look so much nicer. This will definitely be going into sale if you are debating it, so I'd wait for that because I don't think it's going to sell very well. For me, Balmain, what? Have you spotted any offenders recently, products or brands? Let me know in the comments down below. Please share them with me, and if you aren't already, give me a follow over on Instagram. I absolutely love to hear from you. My handle is at handbag_holic. Send me a DM, let me know what are you planning to purchase. Have you found any more offenders? Yeah, like I say, I love to chat, so make sure you do add me on Instagram as well. If you have similar taste to me then and don't like those items that I've just shown you, I've got 2 videos coming up next that I think you are really going to enjoy. The first one here, I have created 5 everyday looks, super simple with no offensive pieces, for some inspiration styled with designer bags. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing my best luxury purchases. Enjoy.